You walk into the bookstore and you keep your hand on the door to make sure it doesn't slam. You smile, embarrassed to be a nice girl, and your nails are bare and your v-neck sweater is beige and it's impossible to know if you're wearing a bra, but I don't think that you are. You're so clean that you're dirty, and you murmur your first word to me, hello, when most people would just pass by, but not you in your loose pink jeans, a pink spun from Charlotte's Web, and where did you come from? You are classic and compact, my own little Natalie Portman, circa the end of the movie Closer, when she's fresh-faced and done with the bad British guys and coming home to America. You've come home to me delivered at last on a Tuesday, 10:06 a.m. Every day I commute to this shop on the Lower East Side from my place in Bed-Stuy. Every day I close up without finding anyone like you. Look at you born into my world today. I'm shaking and I pop an Advien, but they're downstairs and I don't want to pop an Advien. I don't want to come down. I want to be here fully watching There are no more video stores, so there are no more nerds who work in video stores and quote Tarantino and fight about Dario Argento and hate on people who rent Meg Ryan movies. That act, the interaction between seller and buyer, is the most important two-way street we got. And you can't just eradicate two-way streets like that and not expect a fallout, you know? I don't know if you know, but you don't tell me to stop talking the way people sometimes do in United. See, the record store was the great equalizer. It gave the nerds power. You're really buying Taylor Swift? Even though all those nerds went home and jerked at Taylor Swift. Stop saying Taylor Swift, or you're laughing at me or with me. Anyway, I say, and I'll stop if you tell me to. Anyway, you say, and you want me to finish. The point is, buying stuff is one of the only honest things we do. That guy didn't come in here for Dan Brown or Salinger. That guy came in here to confess. Are you a priest? No, I'm a church. Amen. You look at your basket, and I sound like a deranged loner, and I look in your basket. Your phone, I don't see it, but I do. It's cracked. It's in a yellow case. This means that you only take care of yourself when you're beyond redemption. I bet you take zinc the third day of a cold. I pick up your phone and try to make a joke. You steal this off that guy? Take your phone and you read, me on this phone? You say, I'm a bad mommy. Mommy. Dirty you are. Nah. You smile and you're definitely not wearing a bra. You take the books out of the basket and put the basket on the floor and look at me like it wouldn't be remotely possible for me to criticize anything you ever did. Your nipples pop. You don't cover them. You notice the treasures I keep by the register. You point hungry. Can I? Yes, I say, and I'm feeding you already. I pick up your first book, Impossible Vacation by Spalding Gray. Interesting, I say. Most people get his monologues. This is a great book, but it's not a book that people go around buying, particularly young women who don't appear to be contemplating suicide, given the fate of the author. Well, sometimes you just want to go where it's dark, you know? Yeah, I say. Yeah, if we were teenagers, I could kiss you. But I'm on a platform behind a counter wearing a knee tag, and we're too old to be young. Night moves don't work in the morning, and the light pours in through the windows. Aren't bookstores supposed to be dark? Note to self, tell Mr. Mooney to get blinds, curtains, anything. I pick up your second book, Desperate Characters by one of my favorite authors, Paula Fox. This is a good sign, but you could be buying it because you read on some stupid blog that she's Courtney Love's biological grand. I can't be sure that you're buying Paula Fox because it came to her the right way from a John Franzen essay. You reach into your wallet. She's the best, right? Kills me that she's not more famous even when Franzen gushing about her, you know. Thank God, I smile. The Western Coast, you look away. I haven't gone there. I look at you and you put your hands up, surrender. Don't shoot. You giggle and I wish your nipples were still hard. I'm going to read The Western Coast someday, and Desperate Characters I've read a zillion times. This one's for a friend. Uh-huh. I say, and the red lights flash danger. For a friend, it's probably a waste of time. He won't even read it, but at least she sells a book, right? True. Maybe he's your brother or your dad or a gay neighbor, but I know he's a friend, and I stop at the calculator. It's 31.51. Holy money! See, that's why Kindles rule. You say as you reach into your Zuckerman's pink wallet and hand me your credit card, even though you have enough cash in there to cover it. You want me to know your name and I'm no nut job, and I swipe your card, and the quiet between us is getting louder. And why didn't I put on music today? And I can't think of anything to say. Here we go. I offer you the receipt. Thanks, you murmur. This is a great shop. You're signing, and you are Guinevere Beck. Your name is a poem, and your parents are assholes, probably like most parents. Guinevere. Come on. Thank you, Guinevere. I really just go by Beck. Guinevere is kind of long and ridiculous, no? Well, Beck, you look different in person. Midnight Vultures is awesome. You take your bag of books, and you don't break eye contact because you want me to see you seeing me. Right on, Goldberg? Nah, I just go by Joe. Goldberg is kind of a long and ridiculous, you know? We're laughing, and you wanted to know my name as much as I want to know yours, or you wouldn't have read my name tag. Sure you don't want to grab the Western Coast while you're... This will sound crazy, but I'm saving it for my nursing home list. You mean bucket list? Oh no, that's totally different. Nursing home list is a list of things you plan on reading and watching in a nursing home. A bucket list is more like Visit Nigeria, jump out of an airplane. Nursing home list is like read the Western Clubs and watch Pulp Fiction, listen to the latest Daft Punk album. You blush. You are Charlotte's Web and I could love you. Aren't you going to tell me have a nice day? Have a nice day, Beck. You smile. Thanks, Joe. You didn't walk in here for books, Beck. You didn't have to say my name. You didn't have to smile or listen or take me in, but you did. Your signature is on the receipt. This wasn't a cash transaction and it wasn't a coded debit. This was real. I pressed my thumb into the wet ink on your receipt, and the ink of Guinevere Beck stains my skin.